Here we go. Hey everyone, Farm Boys Homestead 22. It is 37 degrees out and I'm facing the wind and holy smokes is it cold. Happy New Year to everyone out there and welcome to 2016 garden. Um, and no, nothing's planned. It's still, well it's not still, I can't say it's still January because January just started today, so lol. Um, Yeah, not much is happening in the garden. I took my gloves off on the chair here. I was just in the I was in the compost. Oh my god, I can't talk today. I was turning the compost. Maybe I shouldn't hold my camera with one hand on the edge. Um, Last night, what did I have to eat? I had a plate of shrimp, plate of cheesecake, 2 bowls of chips, and some beef jerky, and probably like 8 glasses of Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. So, America. I have no New Year's resolutions or whatever they're called. No, I don't do that. No. My grandparents like, you need to start putting your plates and stuff in the dishwasher, not the sink. Guess what? And I put my stuff in the sink last night, and guys like, you put them in last night. The New Year's resolution started. You gotta put them in the sink. You gotta put them in the dishwasher. Since you put them in last night, you put them in the sink last night. They're supposed to be in the dishwasher because it started. I was like, actually, technically, the New Year's resolutions don't start until January 1st in the new year. So therefore, the plates that I put in the sink don't need to go in the dishwasher yet because it didn't count as a resolution yet because we didn't start the new year yet. So sorry, my nose is all runny because I'm coming down with a cold, but. Tomorrow's my birthday. Woo! 17. Going on 17. And then 18, I'm going to be an adult. So, this year I hopefully plan to get my driver's license. My cousin also got his this year. Well, last year actually. It's actually last year in 2015. He got his license, and I'm planning to get mine this year. So, but yeah. Enough talking. I'm going to show you in the garden. So let's get to it. There's the pitchfork. I'm gonna rake all this stuff probably like on a pile over here. You see there's a bowl right there. My guy doesn't know. Shh, don't say anything. There's a solar light right there, and there's one right there. I need to get new solar lights. I'm gonna put some like right along here, like there, and like 2 there. So, and then right here is gonna be, I didn't decide yet, but stay tuned for after my birthday. What's planned in the garden. I'm gonna make a full video, I promise, of what is in each like area, okay? So stay tuned for that. But the pitchfork is awesome. I was turning the compost, you can see it piled up in there. It's not up to here or up to there, it's up to there. So, but this is one I made out of recycled wire. I made my cousin one too. I don't know if he's using it. Dylan, comment down below if you're using it. Or text me since you don't have a YouTube channel or a Google account, I don't think. We might have a Google account, but I don't know if you can comment on these videos. But my Christmas tree, tomato cages. I was messing around in here. When you see the mound here, gave way a little right there. The dirt is still tilled in. It's not frozen yet, I don't think. Hold on, let me step on it. No, you see how it's squishing? Look. Yeah, it's definitely not frozen, so I got beans there, right there. Yeah, it hasn't been below freezing yet. These beans here are still growing. You can see them in there. They're still growing. But after this video, I'm going to make a whole video, I promise, of the plan, okay? So I won't let you down. But if I say some of the stuff that's going to happen in this video and I repeat it in the next one, just gotta pretend like you didn't. You were just told for the first time. So, but yeah, this stump needs to go. Sorry, that probably scared you. Lols, lols. Like, never mind. I had to take these bungee cords off, and these ones here off, because we got tables for my model train layout, and they barely fit in the van, so we had a bungee cord like the trunk down. So, but short clip of what's going on in the garden. This was parked over there, but it was first parked here, right where the pile is at, the pitchfork. But then I moved it over to there, and now I'm moving it right to here. So yeah, I think I'm starting to feel the effects of last night's party. Oh, my stomach's starting to hurt. Crap, my stomach's starting to hurt right now. Last night was a hard party. Oh God. Yeah. God, I'm ready to go back to bed. I slept until 12 today, because I was up till 5 in the morning partying. And by partying, I mean just me laying in my bed on my phone. So yeah, and my grandpa Joe were in bed, and so was my sister. So, but anyway, I gotta go to make this video, and see you guys later. Keep it real. Hey everyone, Farm Boys Homestead 22 here. Get a little camera shot there. I just took 2 photos while videotaping, because I just figured out how to do that with my camera. So, yeah, I'm at the compost bin. This is what I got for Christmas. One of the things I got, mostly train stuff for Christmas, but one thing I got for Christmas, check it out. One of the things, check it out. Guess what this is? Pitchfork for my compost. I've been asking for one of these for the whole summer. There's Star. Star, what are you doing? What are you doing, Star? Roll. You can roll. She's gonna roll probably. Let me get her. Star, where's Bunny? Look, over here. There's Bunny, over here. Where is it? Where's Bunny? It's over here. Sorry. Over here. Over here, there's Bunny. Right there. Get him. Come get him. See my little Christmas tree right there? And right there. But this is the garden. Just imagine, right there's gonna be raised beds, and right here, and right in there. And this will be like 2 little stalls, like wood boards going up, like wood boards going here, and then one in the middle, probably like this high, to pile like finished compost in, and then tarp it over. So this will be one big like stall, like one big one to pile. No, excuse me, pile like leaves in. So until I'm ready to throw it in here. But look at that. Right, compost in there. All dark leaves. That's what the leaves look like when they're not composting, and then this is what they look like when they are. So see, comparison right down there compared to right there. So, and look, compared that color, the outside of them, compare. So I don't know if you can hear the birds way over there. Yeah, they're really noisy. You see where I hit the pitchfork in the ground right there? So just tap it in. I hit the pitchfork right there too. I think the camera's lagging a little. But I leave my tools out in the rain, just to let you know. I know I shouldn't, but sometimes I do. So, but this here, the water was piled up right there. So, but it rained, no snow on Christmas. So, but you can see that water on there. Yeah, but this is how much rain we had. These 2 things. That's filled with water, you see, filled with water until dun, 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 dun. There's my soda right there that I just got today. But guess what? It's in here. Water in here. Yeah, nothing but water. Watch this. He just floods that. Just runs down. So yeah, let's get another view of that. And you can see right here's where I stumped the pitchfork into. So, but, yep. But you see the fungus right there on that tree. This is going to be a narrow pathway. The raised bed is going to come to here. That's what she said. And over here to here. This raised bed's going to go right here. We're going to cut that stump down, like, with a saw, like, level. And then build the raised bed around. So you see, and we might extend it a little here, like, cut into here. Like, here. Like, the raised bed might go straight out here. Like, follow the board straight out. It's like right here, and then cut it in a little. Yeah, so we might cut in. So you rice burner. There's a freaking rice burner. Freaking rice burner over there. Yeah, I would say something else, but this channel's not about inappropriate stuff, so I'm gonna keep it to myself. But you see how narrow this would be. See, I'm standing in it right now, and I would have to suck in my legs a little. See, my legs are out. Now I have to suck in like that to fit in between here, so you can see how narrow that is. So, sorry, what did you just do? I don't know, I didn't see what she just did. But see how narrow that would be? Right in here. So you see right here, I have to like slide my feet to get around that cage, but look at that narrow pathway. So yeah, you see there's a tile right there, that white thing. There's a floor tile in here. I usually use it as a little thing like that blue thing right there to knee on. But there's gonna be a raised, this is gonna be a pathway right here. There's a rice burner still going. But you see right there's where someone was walking, that footprint. So, but strawberries are still looking good. Stars over there. Sorry if you hear the noise. People next door. I'm not gonna say anything about it because I don't want to be racist. But there's beans here and right here. But I don't know what these are right here. What are these? What is this plant right there? Probably just a weed. But there's a bean here. Bean, 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 and bean. Everyone got beans. Get it? Childish behavior. Beans. Yeah, it's something from elementary school. But my legs are shaking. I don't know why. Probably because I'm freezing. It's not that cold as Christmas was a rough Christmas. It was not like your traditional Christmas with snow. Two things I wanted to have on Christmas: snow and the smell of a pellet stove, like a fireplace going. They smell outside like the wood. That smell, snow on Christmas. Perfect. My plan of a Christmas: me, my wife, my dog, my 2 kids. Well, this is my plan. Okay, just start off. Me, my wife, dog, in a log cabin in the woods with our own personal garden, our own chickens, and a fireplace on Christmas Eve. Perfect, right there. Perfect. Perfect Christmas right there. Out in the woods, country living. Perfect. But enough of that. This is a water hole. Sorry, leave it. Stop drinking out of that. This is where the water was running. Check it out. The water ran, like it comes out from right there and piles up there, and it just ran into there. But look at that hole that the water dug, aka I dug to get dirt to build these berms right there. So, but once again, hope everyone had a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in 2016. Stay gardening. See you guys. Well, everyone, Farm Boys Homestead 22, using my camera. I put these 2 red things there over the like food, like pieces of bread and stuff, and stale cereal, so the dog doesn't get it. Because when I let her out here, she makes a beeline straight for it and just eats it. And then later on, and when she's laying on the couch, she gets up and she's like puking, like hacking it up. So yeah, but I'm out here at the maple tree, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, I think, 4 or 5 pieces of a branch that just broke off. Check it out. Right there, that branch, right, right, if you see my finger, hold on. right here, this branch right here that goes that way. Right there, I have to sit my finger. Well, there's some pieces of the branch right here. And this big piece right here. Let me zoom out. This big piece right here. And then these pieces right there. And that piece right over there. Sorry, sniffing for something. Sorry, you smell squirrel? But yeah, up there, right there, that branch. That's where it broke off, so. But, faster, it's a bunny. But anyway, guys, if you guys, any of my train viewers from NS Train Model 22 are on this channel, go to my Instagram. It's Tristan Zimmerman. If you are already following me, I post all train videos and train photos that I take. And if I find a good train photo on like Facebook and it's from one of my friends, I don't steal it from them. I ask them first. If like yesterday, there was a photo of one of my friends, Facebook friends had a veterans, Norfolk Southern veterans unit and another unit, and I asked him if I could use it on my Instagram. He says, "Go for it, go ahead." So, and then my friend John, he's like, "Don't go stealing people's photos." I was like, I asked him if I could use it. He's like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't know that." But me and him were supposed to go rail fanning this morning, but my stupid alarm clock didn't go off, so I missed out. But maybe tomorrow me and him will go rail fanning. If he lets me know in time. If he doesn't, then we're not going. Cause if he doesn't let me know like until 7 o'clock, no. If he doesn't let me know until 6:30, then no rail fanning tomorrow. Cause I gotta let my grandma know that I won't be coming up if me and him are gonna go rail fanning. So John, I need you to know. Like I need you to let me know about that stuff. So, but here's my garden. It's cold, it's 38 degrees out, but check it out. There's the garden. Not much has changed, but hold on. Airplane going through there, right there. The flag is still standing. Here's that hole, that's still there. It was raining last night. So, but I'm not going in the garden because it's wet in there. You can see right down there, it's wet. So, but the bean plants that were right here, right there, the bean plants that were there, you can see they're not there anymore. But I found 2 worms in there, and I put them in the compost bin right there. But you see that white stuff? That's like mold, like mulch, like leaf mold stuff right there. But those beans, I moved them up here to right there. You see them? Those beans. Hopefully they start growing. We're in, you see I was messing around last night building mounds, and you see the dirt from my boots there and that print there. Oh, why not? Heck, screw it. I'm gonna go in the garden. I know I said I'm not going in, but hey, I don't really care. These are my dirty shoes anyway, so why not? And sorry if I said that one word. Sorry if I said some people don't like that word. Sorry about that. Oh, here's that mold or fungus or whatever that is. It's really messed up, but you see the beans are still growing in there. Little redneck ingenuity or whatever you call it. Redneck invention. It's still growing in there. You can see where my boots were. Right there, the mud prints, and right there, little print. Yeah. But look, see in there? Beans are still growing. So, but yeah, look at all that mud right there. It's from my boots, because I was in there. You see my boot print right down there? Yeah, I was mounting it up because I might plant carrots or potatoes in here. Don't know yet. But over here are the bean plants and the Christmas tree as always. This either might be a planting bed or to keep compost. Still don't know yet. I'm leaning on framing it up, like the boards here, framing it up for a potato bed here and a potato bed here. So and then have the boards come straight across here and straight across here, so I have like this much space from like here to here, that much space. So in the next video I'll mark an outline there so you guys know. So but I think most of PA or some of Pennsylvania right now we're in a winter weather advisory. Finally. Oh, sorry. Shoot. That probably doesn't make sense because I said hopefully we don't get any because I was talking about the beans, but I'm leaning to getting snow, but then again, for the sake of my plants, I don't want snow. So mixed emotions. But I was rail fanning today. Got a train meet, second train meet in my rail fanning career. Nailed it. My friend John was out at Anola Yard today, rail fanning up there like he usually does when there's a heritage engine in there. But this is not about trains. I need to stop talking about trains and talk about garden. But I'm gonna end it now, the clip now, so I can outline where the pathway is here. Sorry, you just saw my strings. I think. Star, leave it. There's no bread on there. I put it in the box. Don't look at me, stupid. Don't look like you don't know. There was a piece of 2 bread rolls on the grill, like the side of the grill, and I put them in that little hanging bread basket, bread basket. The little wooden basket thing that hangs that has that metal cage underneath to put stuff in. I put it in there and start still looking for it. So, but I gotta go so I can show you where the pathway is. So stay tuned. See you guys. Keep it real. See ya. Hey everyone, Farmer Boys Homestead 22. You already know that. I'm back. Today's the game show of today. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear it. It's sleeting, and you can see the ground. Check it out. See the spots? I don't know if you can see it, but you can hear it just sleeting away. Barely can get it on camera because they're like really tiny, but I was just over there getting wood. Cause wait to see what I did. This is the pathway. Okay. It starts. Okay. Yeah, I turned around. It starts here. Okay. You come in the garden. Say, I'm coming in the garden. You got the little river coming through here, where the water drains down and goes that way. You got the berms. Okay. Don't put pressure on these berms when they're wet, because they will shrink and deform, and then I'll have to fix them. So you just step like that and step over. Could you see that one there? Right there, I messed up. But you got the pathway there, pathway there, pathway there, and raised beds. Raised beds here. And the pathway comes up this ramp and turns a little, and then turns again. Raised beds, and look what I did. Took logs and piled them up here. So this is the pathway right here. Come straight through. Look at Star. So what do you sniff? What are you sniffing? What do you sniff, huh? What's there? Excuse me. What do you sniff, puppy? She's sniffing something. But yeah, see, there's the pathway. It ends here, but it goes that way, turns, it goes down. So, but yep. This is going to be a raised bed here for potatoes, and same with this maybe. I didn't decide yet, but I gotta go in. It's starting to sleet, so see you guys. Every day is a good day to garden. Remember that, and keep it real. See ya. Hey everyone. Don't mind the headphones. I'm watching a Minecraft video. A fellow YouTuber that I know. I am on the computer chair, like on the edge of it, literally. And I'm watching a video, and I had a plate of pepperoni, ate it all, and now look who's on the chair with me. So look here. Look, hey, sorry. Look, she's actually on the chair with me. She's sitting on the chair with me. Look at that. Star, hey, who's here? What are you doing? You wanna say hi? But yeah, see, I'm on the edge of the chair. Like right here is the edge. Like, yeah, this is the edge right here. So, sorry. I had to scratch my nose. But short clip for Farmer Boys Homestead 22, and maybe NS Train Mile 22. But if it ends up being both, this is a short clip for Farmer Boys Homestead 22 and NS Train Mile 22. See you guys later. Hey everyone, Farmer Boys Homestead 22. As I promised, this is going to be a separate video of what is going where and what I'm putting in my garden for planting in this year 2016. And once again, Happy New Year to everyone. Wish you all a good year for this year. Hopefully it's a good year. And join me in this 2016 garden. And everyone have a good 2016. So let's get to it. I'm going to start over here at the compost and work my way that way, if you don't mind. Well, hopefully you don't mind. But if you do mind, too bad. But here we go. Let's get to it. Over here, I'm going to pile up more brush there, probably from this bush. More I cut from it. I'm going to just pile it up here. And probably, I have a cough. I'm probably going to build a wooden frame here, or like a wooden raised bed, probably for my cousin Dylan, so he can have his own garden in my garden. So yeah, so this might be like a raised bed, like coming from like, hold on, I was looking at my actual hand, not on the screen. So it's probably gonna come from the fence here out to like here, like a small square, and there's probably gonna be a smaller square right here, like right here. So there's a square here and a square here, okay? So you can plant stuff. And I'm probably gonna mulch it and build like this pathway out, and I'm gonna put solar lights along here, there, and there. This here, let me think what I'm gonna do with it. I said I didn't plan this out, so this is probably gonna be for just like, I'm gonna build like maybe a concrete cinder blocks around, or a wooden frame, like a wooden frame going all the way around to pile up like leaves and stuff. So when I have a full compost bin, I can pile these there and put a tarp over it, so the wind doesn't get it. And over here, I'm probably gonna build a wooden frame, and probably a place to store the compost, maybe like put what is it, like a tarp maybe down, and then like the wooden frame, and then the compost in it, so it doesn't, like, the compost doesn't go into the ground, it just lays on a tarp, so I don't lose any nutrients. This here I'm gonna mulch with leaves. The plan is for my birthday, if I get money, I'm gonna save up to buy some 5-gallon buckets from Lowe's, and get go up to Lebanon landfill up here, up the street in Lebanon, and get some loads of mulch, and just put them over here maybe, or somewhere where they won't get rained on, for carbon for the compost, even though I got a crap ton of carbon already in there because it's nothing but leaves. This here is going to be a bean wall up this fence here. There's going to be a pepper here and a pepper here. Nothing's going to be in here or in there. It's just like weed area. This here, we're going to build the frame up here, like build the frame up high, fill it in with topsoil and some compost and coco coir and some, what is it, what's that stone, I can't think of what it's called, but it has like rock dust. Fill some 50-50 rock dust in there to build a good mix of soil and plant potatoes in there. So in here, there's going to be a raised bed coming out here, going up to here, and then we're going to have a raised bed going all the way down here, and then straight across here, and then a raised bed here, and a raised bed here. And then we're going to have a raised bed coming this way to here, then going here, and then it's like a step form. It's going to be like a step, like going down like steps, going here. That's how that raised bed's going to be. Over on the far corner, right here, is going to be pumpkins. There's a trash bag right there. I keep hearing a noise and it's a trash bag. And with this raised bed here, we're gonna have to cut this stump ground level, and do some changes or whatever the word, I'm trying to think of a word, but I can't figure it out. So we're gonna have to do some changes and working on this to get the whole raised bed level with the ground right here. And right here, you see I was just using the hoe to dig this area here out. I found a brick and some sticks, but this is where, if you look on my old Instagram page, NSTrainWilder22, you'll see like there was a thing here with American flags like that there. Well, I'm gonna relocate that somewhere in the garden. I don't know where yet. So yeah, probably I'm gonna where should I put it? Probably move this tomato cage, the one next to, put this one next to the other one, and put the little American flags there. But this raised bed, it did stop right here because this was like a mound of dirt. It stopped right here, and I dug it out because I wanted it to go more to the edge of the sidewalk here. Yeah, I mean the mulched walkway. The tomato cage I was there is right here, and probably with the raised bed coming to here, like right to here, and the edge here. This is angled. This board is angled at us. See how this board comes straight, and this one comes over to the right a little. I'm gonna move it over some more, measure it, and it might be a tight spot here, because we might not be able to fit this in there, so in the pathway. So we might just have to park it outside and just do the weeding and walk the weeds over, or use like these buckets here, fill them with weeds from weeding the raised beds, and then dump them in the wheelbarrow, and then take them up to the compost. Just pile them on there where the little stalls are going to be, and just wait till we're done making compost and start the new batch. When we do build the raised beds, these berms here, right here, and right here, we're gonna have to like flatten them out. The ones in the middle of the walkways, not so much, because I want it to stop running that way. So, and the reason why, because it runs downhill, like it all goes this way and stops right there, and stop it from running down so it doesn't pile up against the raised bed wood, the wood for the raised beds, and that helps it, like helps the wood live longer, as you might say, and it keeps the wood from not rotting. Like if there was a whole bunch of water piled there up against the raised bed, over time it'll like seep in and rot the wood away, and then leads to me needing to replace it. So better, the higher the berm, the better it doesn't rot. So, but that's the plan. And this is gonna be pumpkins, and I'm gonna just have pumpkins there. So, and once we build the raised beds, if all these beans here make it, and those ones there, this one already died, so, but the rest of them, if they make it till spring, without any frost or anything, and we built the raised beds, I'm gonna have to dig them up, pot them, excuse me, and build raised beds, and then plant them again. So cross your fingers that it works. So that's the plan. I told you it was gonna be a separate video. I promised you that it would, and here you go. So stay tuned. I gotta run. This bag is coming to kill me. So see you guys. Keep it real. See ya. Have a happy new year.